Alright, I know it's been, probably 4 or 5 months since I've worked on this stern board set. This is out of Sharkey Shootout, sitting right there. It had acid damage, battery acid damage down through here. It didn't look bad, and I cleaned it up, put new ROM in it and RAM, and I had it running. It worked for about a half an hour, and then it just kind of slowly just kept doing different things, and finally it crapped out altogether. So now I have it all tore down, and took all the components off of where the battery acid damage is, and now I'm just taking sandpaper and cleaning it up. And that's what they tell you to do on PinWiki on these white stars. Is, you know, it doesn't get real bad, but I didn't think it was real bad anyway, but evidently it is. I know when I was pissing with it earlier, I had one trace up here that was not connecting. That was bad. I had 2 on the back, or 3 on the back side that weren't making contact, so I had little jumper wires on it. I had everything all jumped across. But then when I took this HCT 273 out, I ended up pulling traces up off of it too. And that was kind of my hint, where I kind of figured that was our problem, was this chip right here. But I did get that up out of there, and I see it now. I have another trace that is coming off. So I'm going to have to figure out where that goes. I think that one goes right up to that first pin. Then I have another one here that's broke completely off. It goes down to the 3rd pin. I have everything written down. Top right, top in 5 right. So it would be number 5 pin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th pin goes right up to this little via right here. And I didn't know this one. This is just kind of coming up as I'm sanding it and getting it cleaned up. So I got to figure out where that little, let me get a poker. See, there's a little trace right there that came up off of the board. I got to figure out where that goes. So it's kind of a work in progress here. I'm just slowly working on this, and hopefully I can get this saved. There's the other trace that's didn't come up. Hopefully I can save this board, but I'm not going to hold out hope. But not much else going on right at the moment, so I'm going to piss with this for a while and see what I can come up with. So I'll bring you back after I get it all cleaned up, and we'll see what we have to do. I got it all cleaned up, sanded her down, and got all them little creepy crawlers off of it, hopefully. And I'm hoping our biggest problem was this chip here, but who knows. And you know, you figure the batteries sit here, so it would crap all over the down below it, but the back side was pretty bad too. It was really eaten up right through here, and I'd come right down through that hole. It's right where the batteries were sitting, so it puked on both sides and just run down and started munching away. So now I have to start populating it, and well, I scrubbed it with vinegar which is the best thing to do after you get these cleaned up, is to scrub them down with vinegar. And the vinegar neutralizes to some extent the battery acid. It's not going to do it completely. You'll never ever get it all off of these boards. All you're doing is kind of prolonging and maybe getting some more use out of it. But at some point, it's going to do it again. Not if you keep the batteries, remote, but there's still enough of those little creepy crawler critters on this board that you can never get rid of it all, and it will rear its ugly head again. So if you don't mind, having to go back and repair it again, that's fine. Or in my case, and in this case, since this board, the cheapest I found this board was $417 plus shipping. So if I can get it working and get a couple of years out of it, I'll be very happy, and then I'll buy a new. By then they ought to be $600. But this is where we're at, and this is the worst part of it, is this chip. You can see a bunch of the eyelets did come with it on the front side, but mostly all the traces are on the back side. We do have one trace here that we have to repair. It's this one right here on the end. It comes right down here to R400, which is a resistor. And that's an easy little jumper. And I have the other ones written down. Pin 3 goes to that little via right there. And then pin 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 5? Let me see, what do I have? Nope, pin 3, 1, 2, 3, and then pin 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure if I have that written down right. It looks like pin 3 here too. Runs all the way up to that via, right up in there. Now I have to repair that too and put a jumper in. I know pin 3 up here is bad. It goes up to here. I had that repaired once. And then I have some repairing to do on the underside too, which is not too bad, putting jumpers on the back side, because you don't have to deal with components. But hey, we're going to see if we can't save it. I'm still not convinced that we're going to, and I'm still not confident that we are going to be able to. But we're going to give it the old college try. And I didn't go to college, so you know what that means. I'm not going to do shit. Okay, I'm going to get busy and get to work on this. Alright, I got all the components changed out. I got it board all cleaned up. All the components put in. And so we're getting close, but now is the fun part. I have to repair traces. You can see I had a little one right here that I just jumped right off of the via and soldered it right to my 3rd pin on my ROM, which, I could have done it underneath, but it doesn't take much to fix that one. And then I kind of started underneath here. I got one little one here I had to replace from a via to pin 1. No, goes from pin 1 on our, what is it, 74 to 45, something like that chip, over to R400 resistor. And then I have 2 more to do off of that 74. And then I have 3 I think I have to do down here. Yeah, you can see the one that's snapped off. Let me get a pointer, whatever. you can see there's this one right there that's missing. I have to repair that one. And then there's two other ones in here. I'll have to get my multimeter out. There's one right there that's missing. We'll get him replaced. Jumped over. And I think there's two other ones in here. There should be 5. 5 down in here? No, there's 3. 3 down in here that I know of. Now, when I start checking all my traces again, I'll find out what I may find some other ones that came up when I cleaned everything under here. And like I said, on this chip here, this chip was really nasty pulling it up. It just did not want to give it up. And I pulled one. That guy right there. Pulled one trace off the board, and then 2 other ones were already busted. You can see this one, that via right there, which will do it on the bottom side, goes down to, I think that one goes to pin 3. I have it written down. Pin 3 or 5. Let me see. No, pin 5 on this side. And then pin 3 has to run all the way up to here. Which, like I said, we'll do on the underside. It makes it look nicer. This one here, I've just always done it that way. I don't know why. It's just one of them stupid things, I guess. But, you know, I should have just done this in the first place, and we probably would have been alright. I'm not saying it wouldn't have done what it did anyway. It booted for a while, and then it just slowly went downhill. But maybe this time we'll get it all straightened out. I bought all 3 new. The U203, U213, which is the game chip, the ROM, and the RAM. I bought all 3 of these new and put those in. This guy, I didn't realize how bad it was. I was almost positive I bought that in case I had to change it, but I can't find it in amongst all my crap. But it may be here. I'll order some more of these, and if we still end up having a problem, we'll wait for that to come in, and then we'll see if that doesn't cure our problem. What it's doing is when you turn it on, the GI just keeps clicking. Oop, wrong one. This relay right here is our GI. When you turn it on, this clicks on, turns on our general illumination. But what it's doing is it's sitting there clicking real fast, and you can see the lights flickering. The blanking, our blanking is working because it goes all the way through. Our 5-volt LED comes on, and this is our reset circuit. Right in, let's see, where's the reset circuit? Yeah, reset circuit is right in this little area here. And the light comes on and then goes out. This light has to come on and stay on if it's booting. If it goes out, then the reset failed. Fun stuff, I'll tell you. Just something new to learn, but like I said, we're getting there. I don't know, I'm kind of walking back and forth with you. So, okay, I'll get busy. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight, and I think I might wait till tomorrow. I still have this header to put in too. And this is for our plasma display. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and call it a night. And I've been screwing with this all day. And it's about 6:45 now. So I think I'll finish this up tomorrow. I wanted to finish it up today so I could put it in, but I'll wait. I'll be disappointed. I can be disappointed tomorrow when I put it in and it doesn't work. So we'll wait till tomorrow. All right, got it all populated. Game chips in, one jumper there, and these are my repaired traces on the back side. Nice, huh? And got the header in. And all I have left to do is put our battery back on. And we'll be ready to put it back in the machine and get disappointed. So I'll get our remote battery put back in, and then we'll get it put in the machine. Okay, she's all back in and all hooked up. And why I keep saying getting ready to be disappointed is because I've never had much luck with repair and battery damage. So the only thing I don't like is I can't see the back of the board. So when you turn it on, you can't see if anything's going on. The only thing you can do is kind of hope and watch up here that you don't see any smoke coming out from the back of it. But I guess there's no time like the present to see what happens. No GI. Our LED is back on now. Our blanking's on. Nothing on our screen. It did come up telling us the version and all that. Audit. 15 extra bulb. And then it goes out. Let's, where are we at? Begin test. See what happens. You close the door. Okay, I got a little cheater in here. You have to have the glass in. Hurry up, completed. Okay, but we only have one light on. Ah, there's another one. Another one. Okay, but I am really encouraged because L200 is on and staying on, and all my other LEDs are on, and the blanking, everything. Let's see what happens if we hit reset. Pinball Sharkey Shootout. Aha! Now we're actually starting to get somewhere with it. The problem is, I'm froze. And we'll have to work on our... let's see, how about if we hit the start button? Nothing. Tournament? No, nothing. I wonder if we can coin it up. And it's telling me that I opened the door. still got some work to do.
I'm Jeanette Lee, the best pool player in the world. I've devoted my life to this game.
Yeah, there is a... Whoop. Hey, nice. I got a ball. How about flippers? Oh my God. Flipper. Boy, that one sound wimpy. But nothing on my screen. Oh, flickered.
Your dexterity overwhelms me. You know how to handle a stick.
Well,
You ain't half bad.
cool. Okay, we are having problems with our display, but hey, we're in gameplay. We don't have all of our lights, but that's something else that we can work on next. So finally, I think I got one resurrected that had acid damage. I can't tell you how much how happy I am. I've been looking at this machine sitting here.
You continue to stimulate me.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, yeah, those suckers are harder than a rock. Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, man. I'm telling you, I'm just ecstatic that the thing's actually booted. So I hope to see you on the next one when we dive into this one some more and see if we can't get some other stuff working on it. So until next time, see ya.